All right, good evening guys. We are back again with TBC Blaise Fit broadcast. We've been out for about 2 weeks now and I had some technical issues, and I think it's resolved, so we can continue with our usual weekly broadcast from TBC Blaise. I'm Blaise, and usually I'm called TBC Blaise, and I'm a leader in TBC, and this is my usual weekly TBC broadcast. I do it at least once or twice a week. I have a few people I update, I work with, I lead TBC, and all of us are thriving towards success. We are all, like I said, thriving towards success, and we believe, as far as the concept of TBC is concerned, that life has a lot to offer. Today again, we are here to talk about TBC. What is TBC? The full meaning of TBC is the billion coin, the currency of the future. In French, people in French say la crypto-monnaie du futur. Alright, so we have a lot to talk about today, and we'll begin immediately, that notwithstanding. Now, first thing I would like to remind us is this. I would like to remind us about migration. Today is the 22nd of July 2018, and we are being reminded about migration. All those who are still in the old wallet, the old blockchain, we have just days to move. We have just days to move. Those who do not really know how to work with the system, to manipulate the system, to migrate themselves, those who are yet to pay the admin fee, those who don't really understand how the process of migration is being done, I'm here to help. I've been helping a lot. I helped 2 people today. So we need to migrate. The 004 wallet will be shut down officially on the 31st of this month. After that day, whatever you have in that wallet will be lost completely. Will be lost. Whether you have 10 coins, whether you have 50 coins, whether you have 200 coins, it will be lost. And guys, you don't want to start this journey all over again. Now, coins are being moved from the 004 wallet to the 009 wallet, which is being updated by the day. Each time, if you spend or you pass a week without checking your 009 wallet, anytime you come back, you see something new. There will be something new. And guys, there are a lot of things that will be coming up, or that are coming up in the days ahead, as we are looking forward to the end of the migration period, which we long waited. Some of us who are already in the new wallet, we see that transactions are fast, they are quick and accurate. We don't want to miss anything if some of us are still left in the old wallet. Okay, I hope the message is passed. Now, the second thing I would like us to understand is the redemption. Now, some of us do not really understand, because you have clients who say they buy coins and they don't see it immediately. The bounty that admin has set when you buy coins, or when you carry out some activities that generate you cookies. Now, this is how this thing works. In TBC, we have what we call redemption periods. If you happen to buy coins from a trusted seller now, I am a trusted seller, you will be able to undergo what we call a transaction verification in your KCBO, that's a Kringle Cash Back Office, and then that transaction would generate you what we call cookies. We don't want to know what cookies are. All we need to know is that a cookie is equivalent to a Kringle. That's one cookie equals one Kringle. So cookies are redeemed in Kringles during the redemption period. We just passed the last redemption period that ended 15th of June last month. Though it was extended, but the redemption period is always programmed in May and November. So anyone who's watching this video now and you get to buy coins from a trusted seller, or you get to attend send button meetings, or you do your broadcasts like me, all the activities you undertake to generate cookies for yourself, know that those cookies will be redeemed by November, December. We are about just 4 or 5 months to the next redemption period. So it gives us time. It gives us enough time to generate cookies for ourselves, to generate cookies for our loved ones, and whoever you are like leading with TBC, get to give them this message and make them understand that these cookies they are generating is real money, but will be convertible during the redemption period. And today we are going to do some demonstration as usual. A demonstration about I'm going to show us a few things. First, a demonstration on the cash flow, the new cash flow system. For all of us, the broadcasters, in the same button that took place a few weeks back, we were given an official order to talk about the cash flow system, the fast start, how you begin as a new member with TBC and how you can make some residual income for yourself even as a new member. When you get to understand this cash flow system, you will be able to do things for yourself and for your loved ones. Alright, okay. Now I'll share my desktop here. Okay, back onto the browser. Now before I began the show, I already opened this page. Let's see what is written here. Fast start. That's a great way to earn an uncapped amount of additional income for yourself. The fast start cash income. Now admin listed here a kind of a procedure. I explained this on my last broadcast, but I need to really emphasize on this. Those who really do not know how to go about their daily activities with TBC, it's really important we get to know this. It's very, very, very important. Now, this is how the fast start is a topic here. Steps to a fast start in TBC community. Now, here are the lists, kind of an outline. Now we say the first thing says receive the gift. Receiving the gift talks about creating your Kringle Cash. Nowadays, when new Kringle Cash accounts are created, you don't receive the free Kringles directly into your wallet. Admin says those accounts, there are many accounts with the 004 that received Kringles directly into the wallet. Those accounts that are ghosts, I usually call them ghost accounts. Yeah, ghost accounts which are owned by nobody. Nobody runs it. They are in other words, in TBC they are referred to as how they call it again, orphans. All right, they are referred to as orphans. They have no one to lead them, no one to control them, nobody owns those accounts. So admin says with a system like that, all those coins, those Kringles that are in those orphan accounts are non-retrievable. They are lost, and now we are close to the end of the migration. All of those accounts which are in those orphan accounts will be lost completely. So now when you receive the gift is in your Kringle Cash in the form of cookies, right? So someone whom you want to introduce to TBC, you give to that person the gift first. Then secondly, we talk of completing your Kringle Cash profile. Do we know what it means to complete a Kringle Cash profile? Let's just log to our account there. Okay. Now we online. Alright. We are a little bit tight there with connection. 1 second please. Okay, we're back again now. All right, now when they talk of completing your profile, this is where you go, your profile. Now when you click complete your profile, there are some vital information. I don't get to open mine because it's private. Now there are some vital information you get to click here, and you will see what to fill in it. Some of us who know how to manipulate our Kringle Cash accounts, so this is where you go. Now the next step is pass the send button tests. The send button test usually is the migration questionnaire. I've already done mine, so no need clicking here. So the next thing is pay the $10 fee, admin fee. This is where you go, or you check if your account is paid or not. When you click here, right, so that's it. You see the paid option. I'm a paid member. I've subscribed for the annual fee, so I'm good to go. The next thing is alright, set up a new wallet. You get to go with 009 TBC 009, right? It's already saved in my history. So if I just type it, it just opens up. Set up the 009. When you open the TBC 009 wallet, you click here, register. You'll always be redirected to the login page. So when you are redirected to the login page, you take register and you see the information you have to fill here. Alright, and you validate the captcha and click on register. The next step we have is set up a YouTube broadcast. Okay, now this is my YouTube broadcast. Usually for some of us who already know how broadcasting or what it takes to run a broadcast, alright, so for those, while waiting that it opens, for those who wish to become a broadcaster like me, you will need to set up a page like this. This is my YouTube broadcast channel, TBC Blaise broadcast. So all my previous videos, you get to find them here. They're all here. Alright, so typically this is how a YouTube broadcast will look like, with your videos lined up. This is my 5th official broadcast I'm doing right now. So on my last video I talked about the difference between a broadcaster and a basic member. If you are a broadcaster, you benefit the billion rewards, and if you are not a broadcaster, you benefit from the million reward. Okay, so set up your YouTube broadcast. Schedule a 30-minute broadcast inside your Kringle Cash back office. So this is how it's done. If you have a send button on, right, you program a broadcast and you come here. You see here tomorrow's broadcast. This is where you click. So you click here and you will see the various time, the various time here. Alright, this is for PDT. Now we have the various time zones: Europe, Australia, Asia, America, and where I am is Africa. I'm in Africa, and I'm about to schedule a meeting here. So this is why I schedule my meetings. I take this one, WAT. So when I click on that, the page refreshes and I look at a time that suits my programming, my schedule, and I click here, probably let's say 5 to 5:30. Okay, so the link you get in programming your broadcast, you take it from here and you paste here. These are my previous links saved by the browser. You select your language. I speak English, so I take English, and when I submit, it's programmed. And those who get to know or see or want to watch a broadcast that suits the time with mine, they come to check it here. Broadcasts, broadcast. So the next step is do your broadcast when programmed. Now another thing you have to do is, once your broadcast is approved and you're now an official broadcaster with TBC, you are required to purchase $100 worth of Kringles from a trusted seller. I am a trusted seller, like I said before. So after that, there is a verification, a transaction verification to go through. The next steps is complete the transaction verification on the buyer side in the KCBO, which is here, like we have here. Okay, you see transaction verification. You see the arrow by the side, which means there's a sub menu. You click on it, you see two sub menus. There's a confirm transactions in bracket seller. There is a confirmation requests for buyers. Alright, if you bought Kringles from someone and you wish to undergo the verification, you as the buyer, this is where you go, and the seller, this is where the seller goes and confirms, here and here. Now, following the next step, so have the seller approve your transaction on the seller side in the KCBO. KCBO means Kringle Cashback Office. Now, like I said, the seller goes and confirms here. Okay, you the buyer, you fill the form here, and the seller confirms here. Alright, now the next step is select a broadcaster and become their partner. Alright, I solicit any number of partners who on any person who wants to become my partner. I'm willing to work with anybody. Okay, so select a broadcaster and become their partner. Now the next step is sign up everyone in your household and help them to receive the gifts, even babies. Well, we know that we have a community to build, so everyone is entitled to the gifts. Even babies are entitled for that gift. No limits. Alright, so help each member of your household to complete the steps above. That's steps. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If it's a baby, then things like the Kringle Cash, the broadcasting may not be possible, but every adult is expected to preach or to talk about TBC to the world and its advantages. So you who now have a partner to work with, someone who supplies you the Kringles, because you as a new member, you cannot sell Kringles yet because you just accumulated for yourself, which are still in the form of cookies. Okay, so all the steps after this, you work with your partner, with your supplier, with your trusted seller. Okay, now the next step says help each member of your household to complete the steps above. Now receive a 50% commission on each member of your household from your partner. Now he is the one who supplies the Kringles to the members, the family members of your household. Alright, he receives the cash, the fiat, or any other means of exchange, and gives you 50%. Now this is where the cash flow system comes in. You don't only refer your household. The next step says make a list of 10 closest people to you in your life outside your household. After involving your entire household, and you make those benefits 50% each for each transaction made in the purchase of Kringles. Okay guys, how we're following up here. So each purchase made for Kringles, you as a referrer to your partner, you get 50%. Is That's just how it works. Okay. Now another thing is make a list of 10 closest people in your circle. I always call the people around us our circle. Everyone is expected to have a circle. What do I mean by circle? Those kind of people whom you you call your closest friends. Those friends that when you have a problem, when you are in trouble, just a single text or a call for their help, they don't hesitate to come for your aid. Anywhere you are, wherever you are, even if it means calling them at late hours, those type of friends that will always listen to you. That is the kind of person we are talking about. 10 closest people around you, your immediate circle. Invite all 10 of them to receive the gift and then complete the steps above. So after working with your household, you now work with these 10 closest people. It doesn't mean you have to work with just 10. Okay, some of us have very close people and many, so it could be 20, it could be 30, but if they are that kind of people like I explained some few minutes back, then it's good. So 10 is just like the limit. Okay, 10 is just like the limit. Okay, so if we have more people to work with, it's good, very good. Now invite all 10 to receive the gift. Okay, and they complete the step above. All of these people, your family, the household, your 10 closest friends or more, they all have to follow the steps above. That's paying the admin fee and purchasing at least $100 worth of Kringle. You work with them with your partner. Now start a new chat session on Facebook using a GIF icebreaker. Now when we talk of GIF, there is a post here on the blog that elaborates a little bit on that. Icebreaker. Icebreaker updated prospectus script. Alright, now everyone who accesses the blog, always you type here on the search bar icebreaker. Alright, and this is where it will take you. Now the topic here is updated. You can as well type this updated prospecting scripts. Admin has updated a kind of a way you will use to prospect your friends on social media, and most likely the ones on Facebook. All right, so this is how it looks like. In a way, you get to read this carefully. All right, this is just a reminder. You get to read this carefully and understand what you need to do, the words you have to say, and how you have to respond on the tips. Okay, so this is how it works. All right, okay. Not this one. Alright, when they talk of the GIFs, here they are. The topic is use icebreakers on Facebook when you are prospecting. You will see something like this. Here is a simple script to follow in your text messages. You read that and okay, these are some of these GIFs. Now, according to the the type of friends you guys know you have, you kind of select any of these, because some of these GIFs may look offensive. The first one is say, well, that is political and it might offend some people, so don't use something like that. It depends on the audience you want to talk to, but most likely admin recommends you use this to initiate a chat. Now that it says, now that is just too funny. A GIF like this shouldn't raise any eyebrows, and hopefully it does make them laugh. So just be careful as you select. So you are not limited to just this one with the dog making the mouth like that. So you could select this, that, and that. Any of them depending on. So these are the materials you use for your prospection. Use icebreakers on Facebook. The topic you put here on the search bar, and the other one here is updated prospecting scripts. Alright, so we are back on the steps, steps on fast start. Once okay, show interest in each of these Facebook friends that respond to your icebreakers. Some of them will respond to your icebreaker GIFs, and you want to initiate a kind of socialization, probably comment or react to their posts, status updates and all that, to create a kind of a relationship. You don't just begin doing prospection of TBC like that. You create a kind of a relationship. Now, once that dialogue is showing open friendliness, invite them to receive the gift. So you see, it's a kind of a step you need to take. You don't just start doing things like that, initiate a chat talking about TBC. A kind of relationship which creates or develops trust between the two of you. That is initiated when you begin with things like the GIF, the icebreakers, and all that, and help those that receive the gift to complete the steps above. Okay, now you working with your partner with all, let's say you make you help 10 people, probably let's say in a day or in a week, to complete these steps above, and you get to have your commission working with your partner. Before you get to have your own coins to be supplying, it's just so amazing. The cash flow system is amazing. Okay, so work with your broadcast leads inside of KCBO. Now broadcasters are given leads here. Let's refresh a bit. Now when you are a broadcaster, you on the send button menu here, you have some additional menus. Here's what we call broadcaster leads. These are people who are assigned to you to work with, to help them migrate, to lead them through the activities of TBC. You, let's say admin officially makes them your partners. Okay, because when you get to have these leads, the contacts they put on their profile is displayed in the next page. All right, so you get to contact them either by email, the phone numbers, or the Facebook links. With the Facebook links, you open it on your browser, and you get to know them directly. Alright, and lastly, we have studied the blog daily. The blog, the TBC blog, is the official newspaper, online newspaper for the entire TBC community. We are growing an economy here worldwide, so we need a place where we get updated all the time. We need a place where we get to see information regarding the new things that concerns TBC and all that. So we are obliged to always visit this site every day. There's never a day you don't see something new. Never. The site link is blog, that's blog dot the billion coin THEBillioncoin.info. Okay, now if we are serious enough, we will get to understand that this cash flow means a lot. If we get to study it daily, we'll understand that it's how to help some of us to help grow the community and to help make some extra cash for ourselves. Okay, that notwithstanding, the last thing I think we have to talk about here before we call it a day is there are some features that have been added on the Kringle Cash back office. The last time we spoke, I never saw this, and 2 weeks now they have been, for 2 weeks now they have not done broadcast. There have been a lot of updates. People now logging into your Kringle Cash back office will get to see something new. Alright, now you will see on the home page, right, that's Chris Kringle TBC full presentation. Now this video talks about a brief presentation about what TBC is all about. And the funniest thing is this one is in English. Now we may want to select a presentation, let's say in French. We have so many languages. We have Arabic, Bangla, Chinese, English, French, German, Greek, Hindi, Irish, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Portuguese, Russian, Spanish, Tagalog, wow, Thai, and Vietnamese. Let's say we want to listen for French. The video automatically changes to a translated version for French. Now when it's loaded complete, you click on the play button and wait for it to buffer. Once it's buffering you, if you have a fast connection, you start hearing it play. Now let's say we want to get it with from German. Let's say German. It loads up TBC formula German. It buffers and start playing very soon.
Die TBC-Münze wurde am 21. März 2016 auf dem Basis.
Okay, so we get to see all that. So these are one of the new things they have added to the Kringle Cash back office. Now secondly, we get to see something new like marketing. Here under marketing there's a sub menu. You see referral link here like this. when you click your referral link to see your link which you can use to refer someone to join and receive the gift. Now you see the page loading up like this. This is your referral link. Share it with everyone on the invitation list. Now look at this. You see the fast start cash income, a great way to earn an uncapped amount of additional income for yourself. When we notice a play button on the center, alright, this play button leads to a full explanation on how the fast start works. TBC live broadcast number 82. So we get to see our great leader TBC Randy talking about the fast start himself. So some of us who may not understand very well on how this works, so we get to hear from Randy himself. So it's found here under the marketing referral link. We get to see that. So another new thing I would like us to see is waiting for the page there to load up. Okay, now another new thing is this. We now have 2 send button meetings, guys. That's good. So the French community have not been left out. So the English send button meetings will be held by the English part of the main leaders panel, typically by our great leader Randy, and the French send button meetings for some of us who are regular on the blog will be hosted by a great leader in Cameroon, Mr. Bederick. So his French capabilities, his French speaking ability will help the French community to understand, because it is only in the send button meetings that secrets or deep or there are some information that are being exposed only to those who have their send buttons on during these send button meetings. So if you belong to the English part of the community, the French part of the community, all of us who have our send buttons on, you always see something like this: setting up broadcast leads. We've talked about leads. For some of us who are broadcasters, you see something like this: broadcaster rewards and all that. Then the cash center registration. If we are up to date with the blog, some of us will get to understand that in the blog or in TBC today, we have what we call cash centers. These cash centers are responsible for helping people to pay their admin fees on the blog, on the Kringle Cash back office. Everybody who wants to pay the admin fee and does not have cryptocurrency, typically you do the payments with Litecoins, Ethereum, or Bitcoins. Okay, so if you don't have any of these three, you could locate a cash center around you. I am a cash center as well, and officially in Boya. So those who want to activate or who want to pay their fees, I can help you do that. So that is it for today. I just wanted to make us understand that we are back again and we'll officially resume our weekly broadcast. So I hope you're blessed hearing from me, seeing from me. I hope you are updated. I hope you've seen a lot of things today, and I hope to update you guys on weekly basis. Probably we meet 2 or 3 times a week. So we bless God for the message, and we hope you guys get to watch and understand, and I'll be able to reply your messages or comments on my YouTube page. We'll meet again next week. Stay blessed.